Here's the issue. I have a surface mount LED light fixture that intermittently only lights half the fixture. As you see here, the left half of the fixture is not lit, the right side is. Sometimes after a few minutes, the other side will go ahead and light. That leads me to believe that the circuitry and the LEDs are functional, but something's loose, something's intermittent, maybe a wire, maybe a cold solder on a circuit board. So we're going to open it up and see if it can be fixed. If it can, we will. If not, we'll show you how to go ahead and replace the whole fixture. For this job, I'm not going to be able to turn off the circuit breaker because I need the lights on in other parts of the room to make the repair. So I'm just going to turn off the switch here. I will just put a reminder so no one walks in the room and flips this on. I'm literally 6 feet away from this switch, so I feel pretty safe that nothing's going to happen. But just as a reminder, so no one walks in and flips the switch on me, we'll just put that tape there. They'll say, "Dad, why is there tape on the switch?" This is by far not an OSHA approved lockout. It's just home repairs. First thing I'm going to need to do is take this cover off. So there are 3 latches on each side. All right, cover off. Now I want to see inside of this little box here. There should be a circuit board. All right. So you can see the power comes in here. There's 3 capacitors here, 3 capacitors here. Let's see what's on the bottom side. Oh, there's a wiring harness for these lights, which are the ones that don't work, and wiring harness for these lights on the other side. I see immediately that the wiring harness GoPro captured. For this side, does not necessarily look fully seated as opposed to that side. So that may very well be the issue. But we'll go ahead and pull the circuit board down and take a closer look since we've come this far. I'm going to go ahead and unplug. Yeah, that was very loose. Both wiring harnesses. See if I can get a look at the circuit board. Aha. Okay. Get the GoPro up here close. So I'm going to look at the circuit board. I'm going to look for any cold solder. The cold solder is solder joints that you'll see a crack around them, where over time they've just deteriorated. A lot of times if you have an issue that goes away when the thing heats up, cold solder could be the issue. I don't see anything obvious there. Look at the capacitors. A lot of times if a capacitor goes bad, it will swell up instead of being nice and flat on the end. Those all look good. I do notice right there, this plug is not fully seated down. So I'm going to shove it down better, all the way flush. This one is already flush. So let's plug it back up and see if that made any difference. Set the GoPro down here. Okay. I'm going to put the plastic backing in place so we don't short these wiring connections onto the metal. Light. We'll plug both wiring harnesses in really good. Okay. Now everything's nice and isolated. I'm just going to turn the light switch on just to see what happens. Tape off, turn the light on. Okay. So it's all lit up. But is it fixed? I'm going to cover this circuit board back up. Then I'm going to tap around with back into my screwdriver and see if there's anything else loose. Okay, take my light switch back up. Okay, power's off. Put it back together. So that little light flicker, that's from the capacitors, which they can give you a little jolt. Those are pretty small capacitors. I'm not too worried about what they have in them. All right. That's why, by the way, when you shut off an LED light fixture, drop that screw, the lights don't go off immediately like an incandescent light. You'll notice they'll fade out. That's because these capacitors have to take a few seconds to discharge. Okay, I've dropped both screws. So I'll put both screws now. One screw, two screws. Okay, here we go. Magnetic screwdriver would have been really handy here, I suppose. Alright. Now all the wiring's covered up, so it's semi-safe. Still lights up. Now, this is a electrical screwdriver made for electrical work. It's insulated. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it here on the handle, and I'm going to use the end of the handle here to just gently tap around and see if there's anything's loose. So I'm tapping on this. Plugs were. Tapping on the circuit boards. Lights are bright. This side always worked. Okay. So now it's try it and see. So all we can do at this point is put it back together, try it out for a few days and see if it has the same problem again. If it does at that point, we'll just change the light fixture. These are pretty much throwaway fixtures. They're right around $100 a piece. I think they have a 1 or 2 year warranty. This fixture's 3 or 4 years old, so we won't worry too much. We have to change it out. So that's where we're at. We're going to flick it on and off a couple times. Seems to be working. We'll see. If it acts up again, we'll show you how to change out the fixture. Hi, this is Hank. If you enjoyed the video you just watched, please go on over to YouTube and hit like and subscribe. We appreciate your support.